Hey there, monster. How you doing? I'm just hanging out until a couple people come in here. I hate talking to myself. Sunday fun day, y'all. How you doing today, bear monster? That was a funky looking monkey, was it not? Sorry, I ain't got no music on because I kind of. I know, it kind of reminds me of my notes. It was weird though. Did you see that one monkey? Like, if you're looking at the screen, it was the one in the top left corner. The top of his nose, like up by the bridge, wasn't out like the other two pictures were. I was wondering if that was a young one or does a female have a different nose? Just curious. See things like that get in my head. Now that'll bother me all day until I go back and I Google that shit. Just funny how your brain thinks about certain stuff, focuses on one thing. Like if you have somebody looking at a picture, you got 10 different people standing there. I bet you got 10 different ways they look at it. I slept in this morning almost till 9:30. I was like, holy shit. I never do that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in, whoever's in here. Appreciate you. I know we're monsters here. Cool beans. Okay, I'm gonna do a dab hit, y'all. And when I get done doing the dab hit, you're gonna hear me start coughing. And I'm gonna mute my mic. I didn't leave y'all hanging, but I'm gonna choke my head off. So give me a second. Cheers. Oh, that was. I knew it. Ooh. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I gotta get myself in a good mental state here. The dog next door is just like going off because the neighbor won't take him out to take a leak. One thing I hate about being in an apartment building, y'all, none of this is me. I hate being around people. I'm like smack dab in the middle. I'm on the first floor of a 3-story building, and there's like 15 apartments in here. Do y'all know how much I really don't like people? It didn't used to be so back in the day, but there's so much ignorance that goes on around you. I don't know the way when I grew up, you were aware of other people. You didn't like just do your own thing, like push people out of the way, throw your fucking trash down, just be ignorant, start arguments in the grocery store. Back in the day, you'd have people that get mad, but it'd be far few between like it is today. Everybody gets so butthurt over everything, and everybody's so quick to like just stop. Be mellow. Cheech and Chong had it right, man. I swear to God. If you could live every day like Cheech and Chong did, you can't tell me there wouldn't be one person wouldn't be happy. If people had more of their attitudes instead of getting mad all the time, be a much happier place. Everybody's got opinions. Everybody's at odds with each other. There's got to be common ground, which I believe is spiritual. There is something more out here than just us. I believe Benny Loco, man, when she said it best when she said skin suits. That's what we're wearing right now. But if you sit down and think about it, there's so much more to us than just being human, having brains, having veins, molecules, whatever. There's a lot more to it than just that. Thank you for listening, Vermonster. You want me to pull you a card? If not, we'll just do a 420 chill and chat. I'm good with either. It's 12:30. I told people that I'd go on at 12, but I got caught up into doing something and it just wasn't possible this morning. I've been working on the fact that usually 9 times out of 10, when I tell people I'm going to do something, I don't intentionally mean to do it, but like I'll be walking somewhere or something, and I'll have a schedule and I need to be somewhere, and somebody will stop talk to you, and I'm not like ignorant and hey, I gotta go, I ain't got time for you, you know what I'm saying? So then I end up late, and no matter which way you look at it, I end up offending somebody or pissing somebody off. So as of late, I've been working on not being late, but today, I hate putting that word "but" out there. That word "but" drives me absolutely insane because it's a setup for an excuse. However, I was on at 12:30 when I scheduled it for. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting better. All right, you want me to put the link out? You can come up on panel and burn it with me, or you can sit there. It's up to you, man. I appreciate you coming in and not making me sit here talk to myself. Much love. I'm liking the fact that it's not getting as hot. Like I like the 80s weather. I'm not into the 90s. That's like a little bit too much. But now it's starting to become my favorite time of the year because it's not ungodly hot and it's not too cold. I like going for walks in the evening, and when you live in a town like this and you go outside, like when it's still daylight out, man, you still got the heat coming off of the street from all the traffic and all the sun. It ain't fun. So at night, as soon as the sun goes down, it starts cooling everything down a lot quicker. Like I took a walk last night, and I'll guarantee the temp dropped like 7 degrees, and I was only walking probably a half hour. But you could definitely feel it. One of these evenings, I think I'm gonna go on and do an evening chooch just around town because, like, I keep telling people, y'all, man, like, I don't, there's so many. Dude, my face is ugly. That's why I always have my picture up. You know what I mean? Like this morning, I didn't do my hair or nothing. It's frickin' Sunday. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like putting my teeth in, to be honest with you. And when I come up on camera, I have to put my partials in, and when I do, I can't talk right, and then I get self conscious, And then when I'm trying to read out of the book, it sounds funny to me and it makes me more self-conscious. So I stumble over my words. So I do the readings where I show people the cards and that I pulled for them, but I don't put my face up there. We all have insecurities, you know what I mean? When I have my makeup on, my teeth in, it's totally different. You feel like a totally different person. But I'm like at home lounging right now. Sunday fun day. And I don't know why this Wheel of Fortune card keeps popping up everywhere for me as of late. Because, like, I ain't picking it or nothing, but I'll pick up the tarot cards, play around with them, shuffle them a little bit, and just happen to look at the card, and there's that Wheel of Fortune. Kind of scares the shit out of me, to be honest. I don't know about that Wheel of Fortune card. It's like a little iffy. What's good, White? Tupac, how you doing? Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you big time. Pine, do you want to come up, Pine? I was going to do tarot readings, but if you want to come up and hang, nobody really wants one this morning. I'll put the link up if you want to come smoke your weed with me and hang out. I ain't seen you in a minute. I miss you. I'd love to hear your voice at least. And White Tupac, it's good to see you too. I ain't seen you in a minute. How's everything going? It's Sunday fun day, you guys. I'll be in chill. You can have a card, Mama. You doing okay today? Alrighty. I'm gonna shuffle the deck 3 times, okay, like I would a poker deck. And then I'll do the side shuffle and we'll see which card jumps out at me, Miss Pine. And I'm kind of glad I haven't talked to you in a minute and I have no idea what the hell's going on with you, so that when I pull this card, we'll just see. Third shuffle. A lot of people get scared off by the tarot readings. I don't know why they come in when it says it on the thumbnail. Tarot reading. I appreciate him coming in saying hi, though. For sure. Okay, manifesting good vibes for Miss Pine Beeble. Gonna side shuffle the deck. Sorry, you got my ceiling. Okay, Miss Pine. I've not looked. You see first. Okay, it's inverted. I hate when that happens. And it is 4, 5, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. The 10 of Pentacles represents a fulfillment and success. It is the story of the enrichment we have achieved in both the inner and outer dimensions of our lives. All of the previous experiences, the Pentacles have led us to great insight represented by this card. We know that it are rich inner qualities which we have cultivated that are our true treasures. This wisdom is the foundation of happy and fulfilled life. Key to the abundance expressed by the Ten of Pentacles is the understanding of community, friendship, and cooperation. We've learned the importance of relationships and sharing as essential to our material prosperity. We are now experiencing balance and harmony with friends and family. This message of Ten of Pentacles is the key that unlocks our worldly wealth and reveals to us our spiritual treasures. Hope that was a good card for you. Morning, Benny. How you doing, babe? Happy Sunday. Thank you for popping in. If anybody else wants to read, just let me know. I've only done one. Time's out of the way. I hope that was a good card for you. Hey, J420. How you doing, darling? I appreciate y'all coming in, even just to say hey. I will put up a link after, if nobody wants tarot readings, but I don't want to put the link up if nobody's going to come up. You know what I mean? You want one? You want one card or 3 cards or what, then? You let me know, babe. It's up to you. Much love, everybody. Everybody's in a good mood this morning. I'm loving this. So much love in the 420 community this morning. You want the 3 card, Benny? Okie dokie, sis. I'm shuffling 3 times. He knows I do. And then I'll side shuffle and see which 3 cards jump out the deck at me. All right. Okay. You ready, Benny? You did 2 monster dabs? 420. Don't be hurting yourself now. Okay, Miss Benny, what you gonna have jump out? Okay, that's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Okay, all 3 that jumped out, I'm gonna pull the first one. That I haven't looked at these either. Okay, that's the first one I pulled. You pulled the High Priest. This nice one. Let's hierarchy. So hold on. High Priest. Oh, really? Oh, no shit. The High Priestess is High Priest. I didn't know that. Okay, the mysterious High Priestess is the spiritual fountainhead of the divine feminine. She is not of this earth, but she is the eternal keeper of all the deeply held secrets of planetary knowledge and wisdom. She dispenses this wisdom with great discrimination. Only the High Priestess decides when and who will tap into the cosmic knowledge and forces she oversees. She dwells at the portal of this world between the two pillars of light and darkness. She understands creative architecture of polarity. The high priestess wears the crown of immortality, the blue lotus. She holds the flower of life, a geometric pattern that depicts the underlying form of space and time. The flower of life is believed to contain the vast records of the collective consciousness of the planet. The moon appears above her head and below her feet. The high priestess flows with lunar forces that are cyclical, intuitive, fertile, and hidden. She beckons us to be aware of the cycles and patterns in our lives. Listen to our inner callings and take time for reflection so that we may be vessels for the flow of divine energies into the world. Damn, woman. Okie dokie. Your second card, which I have not looked at. Hold on. Okay. And that would be the Six of Pentacles. And it is also upright. Okay, observing the Six of Pentacles is easy to recognize balance as its key message. Balance is a powerful force when put into action. The Six of Pentacles indicates the abundance and wealth we have acquired through hard work and our own initiative. As a result, it is time to thoughtfully balance our actions by expressing gratitude through generosity to others, humanitarianism, and good judgment in all our deeds. We are now in a position to learn the value of giving and sharing our wealth with others. True sharing, however, may not always mean sharing our worldly goods. It is also important to recognize and honor the emotional needs of those around us by observing more deeply the needs of others. We will learn a great deal about the sharing process. The Six of Pentacles encourage us to explore the balance between giving and receiving. This card can also represent the opportunity to achieve balance between intellectual and emotional forces within ourselves. If we can find balance in these aspects of our personality, we will then become aware of the powerful role that balance plays in our success and achievements. Okay, that was your second one. Hey, Manic, much love. How you doing? Hold on. All right, your last card, Benny Loco. Shit, you got the Tower. Upright. You got some major juju going on around you today. Which is, wow, you just fucking blew my mind. I'm not even playing. Just tripped me out, so. All right, the Tower. The message of the Tower is serious business and to all appearances very disturbing. It speaks of restructuring of the ego, a process that is necessary so that we may become suitable receptacles for the inspiration of divine will. The Tower calls us to our awakening in a most fundamental and abrupt manner. The Tower is constructed of our accumulated thoughts, emotions, and deeds. In other words, the Tower is the ego we have built. If we have not tended to the more subtle calls of personal transformation on our life path, events may erupt into dramatic, usually difficult situations that force us to change. The bolts of lightning represent flashes of insight that bring us the necessary shift in consciousness. To the unenlightened mind, the Tower is very frightening. To the awakened soul, it is an active force of liberation. Damn it, woman. That was deep. That was a really good read. I've never done a read like that before. Benny, you got juju and shit coming all off of you today, man. Your energy's like bouncing like glitter bombs. No shit. What you doing this morning, Manic? What you smoking on if you smoking? J420. Anybody else want me to read a card? They were very good cards, but they were deep, and like I said, right now your spirit and your energy and all that, it's going off like a glitter bomb. Rain it in, girl, rain it in. I love you. It's not a bad thing. Your energy's just reaching a lot more people, I think, than what you realize. Glitter bombs. Oh, I hope so too. I hope so too. Maybe that's a good thing with this energy, the glitter bomb thing that, I don't know. That's just the energy pull I feel off of you today. Like you got energy going everywhere. Yeah, that makes sense. Much love to you, Benny Loco. We're sending good vibes and a whole lot of love to Rand. I love you. Anybody else wants to read, just let me know. I'm like gonna hit my always positive vibes. Always. Too much hate in this world going on right now, too much bad shit. We need a lot more positive stuff going on. I see that. I see that. It's also straining you too. I think that's where I'm seeing all the glitter bombs coming from, because like the first card I pulled for you, that's the highest card you can get, and you're like one of the most spiritual people that I know, for real. And like you have a real high energy. Much love to you, girl. I feel you 100% though. Wonder where Shirley is today. I seen her earlier at Brain Jerks. Manic, you want me to pull you a card if you're still here? Much love for everybody that came in, pop in and say hey to me and hang out. Appreciate all of y'all. Did Manic duck back out? Yep. Yes, ma'am. Okay, that explains the why I'm seeing like energy sparking off you like in all different directions. That's why I said glitter bombs. It's just when I read that last card, that's kind of like the vision that came to mind. But trust, I don't know shit. You got this, Benny. Trust me, you got this. You'll rein it in, for real. I'm glad I didn't know what you were going through, too, before you read me the cards. Because now it makes a whole lot more sense. Much love to you, Benny. You know, if I could take some of that off your chest, I would. In a heartbeat. Life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. Oh, God, I hate that. But it's true. Oh God, girl, let me ask you this. Like, does he have all of his functions back, or? I have a friend that had a stroke, and I think it's aplasia, where he can understand everything that you're saying to him and everything around him, but he can't speak the cream-filled chocolates. I like the bonbons with the maraschino cherries in the middle and with the cherry juice. Now those I like, but the rest of it, no. The texture of the cream is not that good. I know what you're saying. Oh, good, good, good. There was a older lady that I seen in the hospital, and the only reason that I picked up on this is because of my friend that has I want to make sure I'm saying it, aphasia, where they hear and they understand everything and their mind works just like yours and mine. But when they go to speak, they can't pronounce syllables and stuff, and they can only say certain short words for some reason. And there was this little old lady, and the nurses weren't understanding that she actually had. You could understand that she knew everything that was going on, and they were poking her and prodding her like she didn't understand what was going on, and it was like it killed me. I was like, look at you guys, she can understand everything that's going on here. You kind of got to adapt to her. I'm telling nurses this. That was crazy. At least he's okay, Benny. At least he's okay. It is, but they understand everything. It's like them, you and I sitting right here. The only thing is they can't speak. It's like somebody cut out their tongue. But at the same time, after you have a stroke, like somebody that can't speak can write stuff down. Whereas if somebody that's had a stroke like that, their handwriting is a lot shakier and they have to work twice as hard to put stuff down on paper. That makes sense. Thank you everybody for coming in. Benny Loco, you want to jump up here or no, you good? There's only two of us in here. No, ma'am. Yeah, for sure, Benny, for sure. Do they have any idea like what caused it or what brought it on? Like stress, like because if you can avoid that, or even like I don't know anything he was eating or whatever could have brought it on. Oh, you're okay. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. I wish I could do something for you though. You know what I mean? How about we smoke a bowl? You want to do that? I can do that with you. And send you lots of loves and manifest a whole lot of good vibes for a quick recovery for Rand, for sure. Be praying all day, sending glitter bombs. Then listen, I want you to go do something. It's going to sound really simple and you're going to think I'm nuts, right? There's this YouTube channel, Motivational Doc. Pull him up. He's got like all different kinds of videos where you can use natural foods to correct. His heart is hardening, right? Well, he's got so many different videos on the heart and how you can get the circulation working up too. And you know, another thing that I do is I massage around underneath my chest and stuff because I'm 54, and like the major thing that takes women down in my family are heart attacks. So like I make a point to, like, by my rib cage, next to my breast, underneath my breast, I massage all that area because you need circulation in your body. And I also learned that from the motivational doc. The more you massage yourself in you touch places that normally don't get touched, it stimulates, which is a good thing. All right. Cheers, Benny. Sorry, I went off on a rant. His name is Mendel, is his last name. He's a really good doc. He's everything organic. Um, but to cleanse your lungs out so you can breathe like you got fresh lungs again, there's like different things you can do for different parts. I just want you to check him out because it might ease your mind a little bit just to know that stuff. And he doesn't make long drawn out videos like an hour and a half. They're usually like 15, 20 minutes. Cheers, woman. The only reason it is. And that's what people don't realize because, like, a lot of parts of our body, we use our hands, we work out, you know what I'm saying? We use the arm muscles and that. But when do you ever, like, exercise your ribs? You sure can, Manic. I asked for you like 20 minutes ago. Where the hell you been, babe? Yeah, please. He's just somebody that I follow. He seems to be like legit. You know what I mean? Because I'm really skeptical of, oh, you're good. You're good. Don't apologize, man. You want one card or what? Well, I'm glad you're back, Manic. I missed you, brother. All right, you let me know how many cards you want. Oh, just one. You're welcome. I like doing it. I hate when people say thank you when I read cards because I just like to know I gave you a good reading. You know what I mean? One more shuffle and then I'll side shuffle. All right. Back at the ceiling. All right, I'm side shuffling. Manifesting good vibes. Manifesting good vibes. All right, Manic. Ready? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. Look at you. Look at you. And it was upright. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Responsibility and dedication to hard work are the key messages presented by the Knight of Pentacles. He accepts responsibility openly and reliably. In the Knight of Pentacles, we observe the skills of industriousness, structure, organization, and bringing forward a practical side that always gets the job done. Maintaining traditions is important to him. Using tried and true methods comes naturally. The Knight is not a trendsetter, but rather suggests that we work with what we have and what we know before delving into new strategies to complete any task. The Knight of Pentacles may seem materialistic and lacking in imagination, but the truth is that the Knight feels the great weight of those who rely upon him. He takes responsibility very seriously in his desire to uphold and serve family, friends, and community. The danger is in losing touch with the inner true sense of power while working within such a materialistic reality. Oh, good one, Manic. Hey, did you know this? The very thrush, which is the bird that's on that card, it said symbolically the thrush represents being called the higher purpose. All of the exemplary qualities are also present in the Knight of Pentacles, who is always motivated by purposeful activities and faithful to his own high standards of conduct. And then there's also, if you looked at the bottom of it, there was garlic there. I bet you guys didn't know this. We're going to talk about the garlic now. Throughout time, garlic has long been a generous and faithful friend to humanity. It, in its many medicinal attributes have been documented as far back as the Egyptian dynasties, and its history dates back 7,000 years. Symbolically, garlic has been assigned many meanings related to its value. It is believed to inspire courage, increase strength, and heighten stamina. Other symbolic meanings are protection, patience, good fortune, and prosperity. I like that too. That's a really good card for you, actually. I'm just starting to put together like how the plants and the animals fit in with the reading. You know what I mean? And the more I read the book, the more knowledge I'm getting. And I actually picked up the mythic deck. Well, not only vampires, but it's good for your heart too. And a lot of people don't like black or any peppers, but if you can stand hot peppers, it's great for your body, man. It cleans shit out. If you can handle vinegar, it flushes your system out of everything. It's like these simple things that you can do, just like totally rejuvenate your body from the inside out without putting a fucking pharmaceutical chemical in your body. Yeah, I feel you, Benny. For real, for real. This book is getting more interesting to me. Oh, but man, back to see, I got ADHD. I'm sorry. I picked up that mythic deck and that mythic book. The reason I'm starting to read that now is because it goes back to the original origins of where tarot cards were created and like back to the first deck that was found and stuff like that. What is capsaicin? Dude, I'd like to take a fucking bath in that hyaluronic acid about 6 times a day for about 2 weeks. Benny Loco, we'd come out looking like we was 34 years old. Wouldn't that be nice? Just one more time in my life. Can we do the youth thing just once? I want to look like I did when I was in my 20s, just once. Again. So after I had kids and everything, there went the makeup, there went the hair. You didn't have time for shit. So anyway, back to that book. It goes like back to Greek. I want to do some more reading on it before I start talking about it. I know, right, Benny? Just once, just one. Oh fuck! Did I have fun on my 21st birthday? Actually, I was sober. I was out in California. I was in rehab, but I was laying in a pool. And then I took off. I think 3 days later, there was a couple that had left rehab, and they'd relapsed, and I didn't know. But I had tickets for Magic Mountain because my uncle owned it. So we shut the park down for the day. There's like 8 of us that all went, and they had weed, and we smoked a joint before we got there. Dude, it was the best time of my life. Amen, girl, very much love. Thank you for popping in. It was the best day ever. Like, dude, we rode all the rides, didn't have to stand in line, didn't have to wait on people. That was back in, I think, 88, 89, because my uncle bought it because the engineer built it was when that Ninja roller coaster was built. That's when my uncle owned it. I didn't get pregnant until I was 22. I was a wild child. There ain't no way. I still am. I'll always be a free bird. You want a card, Mass? You want me to read you a card? I will. And if you want to come up on panel, I'll drop the link. We just chatting and chilling on Sunday. Being mellow. Drinking coffee. I really like this nature spirit tarot, though. Oh, but in that book, if you're still here, man, it goes down and it shows you the court cards. You know what I mean? The number cards, and breaks it down for you a little bit more like that. But the tarot spirit book doesn't. It just shows you the spreads and shows you what the insect flower and that's it. Yeah, I know. It just gives me more insight. So I'm getting more familiar with what the cards mean and what they represent. But I like how the nature's tarot, the nature's spirit breaks it down. You know what I mean? I think it's just you and Benny Loco, man. I think Masquerade dipped out. I didn't look to see if Massol was doing live before I did mine. Okay, guys, so I've never pulled me a card. So guess what I'm going to do right now for y'all? I'm going to pull me a card. Put a dab in it. Put a dab in it. I know. It's all good. I mean, you know what I like about it is even if it's only 2 or 3 people, those are the 2 or 3 people that I really enjoy hanging with the most. So I really, it doesn't offend me. And I know there's other people that are busy and that's why they're not here. And you know what I mean? I don't take that shit personally. Life is way too short, y'all. And I don't get bombarded with a lot of trolls, so I'm like really fucking ecstatic about that. Oh, hell. What does the universe have in store for Simply Wicked today? We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. All right. I'm going to let y'all see it first before I even see it. Get back on. All right, I just got done shuffling like I would poker deck. Now I'm going to side shuffle and see what card jumps out at me. Please be a good one. Manifesting good vibes. Manifesting good vibes. Really? Okie dokie, Smokey. All right, what is it? It's a wand, and it's inverted, and it's the 2. Okay, here we go. The 2 of Wands is oriented toward the west. It represents looking back over past achievements. It is good to look back and review our assets. Our past is rich with successful accomplishments, which will become a foundation for our new endeavors. What we built in the past can afford us the opportunity to follow our personal aspirations in some new direction. An inner calling is driving us to deeper and more creative work. The 2 of Wands is poised in reflection, a solitary moment before advancing into something fresh. We are fueled by a passion to begin a new endeavor, and it's good to possess the clarity that comes from wisdom gained throughout past experience. We should also recognize the importance of listening closely to our inner stirrings. Ooh. Well, looky there. The robin lays beautiful powdered blue eggs, which is a symbolic of the incubation of new ideas and new life born out of aspiration to express our highest creative goals. And wouldn't you know, there's a tree, which is a white ash tree, and a yellow poppy. Don't scare me, Benny Loco. That means I need to talk to you, me dear. Honestly, I know what that card is talking about. And it's like I'm stifling myself. I'm stepping on my own toes and stopping myself from doing it. I ran a Smoky Mountain barbecue by myself. I really want to do this food truck. And I have to trust in the process. Oh, I'm like my own worst enemy sometimes. It's hard for me to leave my apartment and deal with other people because I have no filter on my mouth. None. And I can't do the whole grocery store thing and people in lines. I know. I know, but I can't take on more than I can chew either because, like, the reason I wanted like a tiny house or something like that was so that I could park it somewhere and I could take the food truck and go wherever I needed to go. You know what I mean? And have a base. And my hot sauce. My hot sauce is first. I can't have the food truck or do anything else without finishing the hot sauce. And I gotta stop doubting myself. I know, right? Like, I hate my brain sometimes. I wish I could like jump out of it and just take a vacation from it. I bet you every human feels like that though. Hey Bumblebud, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping in and saying hey. We just chilling and chatting. Oh, I know. And I'm Benny, you have no fucking idea. Why do you think that I don't put my face on here? Why do you think it's such a hard time for me to leave my apartment? I am like, phew, dabs up, J420. Thank you, babe, for popping in. That's one of my biggest hindrances to go get a job right now because number one, my age. They want all the young high school kids that ain't reliable, that don't show up. And if you do show up, you get the shittiest job in the place. I don't know, it's not the same. Age discrimination, man. How's everybody doing? What you guys smoking on? Cheers, everybody. See, if somebody else was up here on panel with me, I wouldn't be talking so much. Rosin! Where? Did I miss Rosin somewhere? Jay, what is up with you and the green crack, man? That's all you've been talking about for 2 weeks now. Is it good stuff? You sure can, Benny. You sure can. You want me to pull one card or what? You let me know, babe. The more cards I pull, the more in depth it goes. You know that. Oh, it's called Green Crush? So why you call Green Crack? Whatever falls out. Oh, come on, Benny. Don't do that to me. You know it'll be an odd number of cards. But if they fall out, I'll read them. I got you. Oh, so Snoop calls it green crack. Jay's gonna call it green crack. Just messing. Okay, Benny. Manifesting good vibes for Rand. Okay, that one definitely did. Come on, really? All right, I'm stopping at 3. Unless you want me to keep going. I have not tasted anything orange, you guys, man. I got this disgusting cherry hill kush. It's the only thing I can get around here, and the only weed that I get is fruity fucking pebbles or bubba kush. And I'm so sick of bubba kush and fucking fruity pebbles. I'd like to have some taste in my life. Okay, first one up I pull, Benny. I ain't looked. Okay. Hold on. Near. It's the Knight of Wands. No, the Knight would be higher than the 10. Okay, the Knight of Wands is the master of the unexpected. This card represents a wild, bold, and free-spirited nature, inspiring us to act with passion in all that we do. There's no holding back as this knight charges ahead in mind, body, and spirit. But all the exuberance can result in unpredictability, so don't be surprised by some challenges that may arise. Be prepared for a wild ride because the contagious energy will carry us into new and unexplored territory. Yet we can be sure that with his well-developed ethical standards, the Knight of Wands will always keep us on the high moral path. The Knight of Wands is also reminding us that we must temper our enthusiasm and spiritual fire within reasoning from cooler heads. Harshening fiery passions in the spiritual work of this night, we can begin by recognizing the need to remain on the leading edge of creativity and keep our enthusiasm alive while we work to be the master of our often unrestrained passions. Okay, that was card number 1. Card number 2 is also inverted, and I think it's the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, the 5 of Pentacles is wrapped in woe. These characters are lost in their despair. They fail to see the luminous church window right beside them, offering opportunities for renewal and positive change. The lighted window is a beacon. It is there to remind us to seek the light within and stop relying on the material world for our fulfillment. The 5 of Pentacles prompts us to stop seeking pity and sympathy and dwelling on our troubles. Rather, it heralds a call for us to turn our gaze from our outer world. Through attention and focus to our inner potential, we can overcome our outworn desperation and misery. We can awaken the promise of the indwelling spirit, which is the master of all manifestation. Okay? And your third card, ma'am. The Page of Wands. Can you see the card? And that was upright. Okay? No. the Wands or before the... Okay. The Page of Wands is imbued with a youthful enthusiasm. Creativity is Aster in this young soul with deep spiritual roots. The Page of Wands is bursting with a new vision and ready for adventure. Just a few of the special powers this page possesses are intelligence, artistry, a psychic flair, and freshness. Planning and researching a project in all its aspects, indeed wise, but the Page of Wands suggests that it is also important to channel some exuberant wonder into the task. Through his example of Page of Wands demonstrates that by rekindling and harnessing youthful energy, we can achieve even greater accomplishments. Yeah, it'll be on the YouTube channel, hon. I hope that was a good read for you. You know, I could have went more. There were more cards that wanted to jump out, but do some research on that Dr. Mandel, like I told you to, though. Just, you're welcome. Much love to you, Benny. Just remember, I don't know shit. I love you, Mama. And thank you for everybody who's been sticking around and hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, motivational doc, you know, but his last name is Mendel, Mendell. And everything he does is with plants, fruits. You can get most of the chemicals naturally from food that you would get from a pharmaceutical. You know what I mean? I don't know, just shit he does is healthier and it works faster and it doesn't hurt you. That's for sure. But everybody who's in here and hanging out with me, I do appreciate y'all. Thank you. No doubt, Benny. Every day, like I said earlier, man, like, but life is like a box of chocolates. You just don't know what's going to get thrown at you from one minute to the next. I think that's another reason I hide out in my apartment, because if I'm just hanging here, can't nothing major fucking happen right directly around me. But I'm not as stressed out as most people either. I don't have to take 50,000 drugs to deal with people. Joe chocolate you, please. I know, right? I like that Hershey syrup, man. I get in kicks where I like that Hershey syrup on any fruit that I have. I have a pomegranate in the fridge. I've been waiting. I want to make I did the cherry hot sauce and it kind of came out like a jelly. So I have to get to a market to get the chili peppers that I need. And like the closest market to me is like 20 minutes away. Oh, I like cannabis too, but it doesn't work very well for fucking toothache. I'll tell you that. Cloves do. I like lemons though too. I'm not like, I don't know. I like all fruit. Except what do you call that? Star fruit in papaya. I don't have any RSO, man. You gotta remember, I just get street weed. I'll get pissed off, man. I'll pop a hole in it, and it'll stop. To be honest with you, I think it already popped on its own. Oh yeah. Oh, I know, but that's why it should have been legal like years ago, and like everybody should be able to have access to it. Not only that, they should have access to the tools that they need to make the shit that they need for like the RSO, a press, to make rosin the right way. Mask Grower makes his hash with that. He got him like one of them little washing machines from Walmart. That you hook up to your sink. That would be all I would do, Benny. If I could have my way, man, and I could get my businesses going to where I could get me a little piece of land to where I could put a tiny house on it, and I could start growing my own weed, growing my own food, and I'd be happy as pig and shit, dude. I'd be making live rosin. I'd be making shatter. I'd be doing everything that everybody else is doing. But you can't do it in an apartment building. And you can't do it if you can't have plants growing. Speaking of which, I wonder if any of my seeds popped. We'll just have to see. Not yet. But that's okay. I soaked my dirt down yesterday too, so by the time these seeds pop, they pop tomorrow morning, I won't have to add much water to them. Because I think the last 2 times I tried to grow it, I psyched myself out, and I don't think I added enough water. And I added too much water on top. I know. But the thing is you got to go to a fucking dispensary to get it. You can't around here. I don't know about everywhere else, but they have dispensaries. But you have to, if you say you got PTSD, you can't have a firearm. I'm not doing that. It's anything mentally, you can't have a fucking, and you have a right to protect yourself. And the mess up thing is I don't even have a gun right now, but still the point is my right to have one if I want one. Sorry about the burp. So you doing okay, Benny? I'm gonna hit this vape one more time. I'll tell you what, I like having this vape. I don't trust having a gun either. That's why I don't. But my whole point is, Vinny, if you don't stand up for the rights of others to have a gun, you know what I mean? That's their amendment right, you know. Even though I don't choose to have a gun in my house, and for the same fucking reason, I was like 7 years old when my dad pulled out 357 Magnum and put it to some dude's head. I ran to my bedroom and fucking put my head under the pillow, and I was just waiting for the gunshot to go off. I'm glad you're doing better. I didn't mean to go back to the PTSD, and I didn't mean to trigger you either if I did, but I get the whole PTSD. I can shoot a gun, and I don't mind being around a gun to go hunting. I don't necessarily like killing something, but like if I was in need of food, yeah, I would do that. But other than that, no, I got a baseball bat. I got a wicked right hook, Benny. I had a boxer teach me how to fight when I was 13 because I was tiny and I kept getting the shit knocked out of me. And my dog would be standing there in fear. I'd have to defend him too. He'd be looking at you like Scooby Doo. Where's my Scooby snack? My dog has more anxiety than me. He's supposed to be an emotional support dog. I think I'm his emotional support pet. All right. Mine's like a little Chihuahua Terrier mix. Is he a Rottweiler? I don't picture you having a pit bull. I picture you being more of a Rottie type of dog owner. Yeah, but he's not. He's not. He's not a lot of Chihuahua. He's got more of the other dogs. he's he's deaf. He is definitely one of the smartest dogs that I've ever had because I've had to teach him. Oh, right on. Mastiff is like a beautiful fucking dog. The only thing with the big dogs like that is their hips, man. I wanted to start a doggy massage place. I get stoned and come up with some fantastic ideas. My dog will let me, he'll lay there and let me massage his legs, his back, his neck. He don't care. Took me a while to get there with him, but now he expects it all the time. No doubt. I was reading up on the thing of Chihuahuas, and everybody's telling me they fucking come from Mexico, and I'm like, dude, no, they didn't. True Chihuahuas, like full breed Chihuahuas, came from like I don't know over by I don't want to say Israel. I'm thinking more like Arabia over that way. But like kings and queens had them, and they had packs of them, like 250 of them. So it's like if they attack somebody, it'd be like having a bunch of fucking piranhas coming at you. You know what I mean? And I don't think you can outrun them. Them little fuckers are fast. And I don't know what it is about a breed of Chihuahua too. They're fine when you come in the house. You know, they might be a little bit yippy and whatever. But like most Chihuahuas, they're fine until you go to leave. And the minute you go out the door, man, they like to get your ankles. Yeah, but mine does. You know, could you imagine if I did that? Opened up a doggy massage shop? That shit ain't cheap. Doggy spa day costs as much as a human. And am I qualified to do it? Oh, I don't know. I've had dogs since I was a kid, but like I had a Chihuahua for 18 years. And I've had this one for like 2. No, 1. I'm lying. September 23rd, it'll be 1 year that I've had them. No, this is before that. No. Way away from Mexico, where they derived from. I don't know how the breed ended up over in Mexico, but the original breed. Josh, much love. Thank you for popping in, darling. Or T. No, that's Josh. How's your day going, bud? What you smoking on if you're smoking? Have you done it before, Josh? Is this your first time? Fire in the hole. I've done it. Okay, I trust you, man. I heard your daughter at the wrestling ring. I think she can handle it if you fucking Dad, what are you doing? You have a knockout. I can't believe you just did that. Okay, I'm back. I can't believe you just did that. Yeah, I do. So what you doing, Josh? Oh yeah, you're braiding your daughter's hair. My bad. My brain part. I appreciate you coming up. How you doing, Benny? Dogs. Yeah, he dumped the freaking bag of cans over. Because I wasn't paying attention to him. Don't look at me like that. You did it. You're so pitiful. You're so pitiful. You're so pitiful. The only time he barks is if I leave. Hey, Maryland, how you doing? I figured T-Rup would pop in for a reading. I don't know. What you smoking on, Marilyn? We are doing okay up in here today. Josh is braiding hair. Benny Loco's laughing about dogs. And yours, what's a happening, peeps? And I'm chilling like a villain. Reading some tarot cards if people want one. Hold on. Sorry. That shit makes me want to run for the mountains, I'm telling you. Just anywhere out of town. Benny, you're getting me tater fried, dude. Okie dokie, thumbs up. Word. I'm high. You want me to pull your card, Marilyn? If not, I'm gonna put them up for today. Oh, I live right next door to the firehouse. It doesn't necessarily have to be something burning. Have you heard any ambulances or fire trucks going out? There we go. That's fire truck. Ain't a lot of fires around here. However, there are quite a few accidents. Yeah, I believe that was an accident because they were headed down towards Highway 15. And number two, this is like there's a fire academy here. So the restaurant next door to me, Benny's got like every fire patch you could have from every state, every country. It's actually pretty cool. Benny, can you hear me? What am I gonna do this afternoon with myself? I'm up in Emmitsburg. Man, it's probably going to be one of the last fucking places to go legal too. I think Pennsylvania's getting ready to freaking pass it. At least they were. Virginia passed it. I wouldn't mind going back there. There's more fucking mountains. I will say it is really pretty in Maryland, though. It ain't legal in Maryland yet. We waiting though. I wouldn't go to Cali either, man. I remember in 1988, and I'll tell you what, I drove truck and I went back like in 2003. It changes so much so fast out there, and it's just like, yeah, probably not. I'd love to live in Virginia. Like I said, I love the mountains. Maryland and PA are kind of like little hills. You know what I mean? People were stoned, don't drive 80 miles an hour. At least I don't. Nope, I ain't going to West Virginia. See, Benny, I can't do desert because it's so much harder to grow shit there. So much harder. Like, listen, when I drove truck, like my favorite parts of the state, seriously, Arizona, Flagstaff. You know what I'm saying? The northern fucking parts of it where it's actually got mountains and trees and scenery and it's not just sand and desert. Yeah, I believe that, man. Pennsylvania's got to be about second because that's what I believe my son died from. Yeah, not bad. California, Northern California is fucking beautiful. Don't, that's what I'm saying. The northern part of the states are absolutely beautiful. One thing I loved about living in California is because you could look up and see Big Bear and you'd drive for like an hour and you were there. You know, you could sit on the beach and then go see some snow. Pretty cool, I thought, you know. It's very beautiful country. I'm just really more familiar with hiking and walking the eastern coast. So I know what to expect as far as animals, bugs, snakes, you know what I'm saying? Well, Maryland Review, in 20 years, when you can't remember what the fuck you're doing or your name, keep doing them Xanaxes, buddy. I'm not being a smartass about it, but I believe the Xanax contributes to Alzheimer's and dementia. Just saying, because it's a benzo. Why, Benny? Is it in a bad neighborhood or what? My dad lives in Florida, but he lives over in St. Pete's over by the Gulf Coast. I don't know where you would be at down there. No, any farm is, I won't touch it, man. Like my mom was addicted to Percocets. My son died from overdosing on opioids. I I despise them. Anything in, yeah, fuck you in your pharmaceuticals. Take them and shove them right up your fucking ass. I know. But still, I'm a what do you call it? Not just a realist, but you know, you can go past 50. I didn't think I was gonna make it to 25 for real. Sometimes we surprise ourselves. What are you gonna do? Go skydiving or something when you on your 50th birthday? Is that how you gonna do it? I'm just curious. That's pretty much with anywhere, Benny, that you're anywhere where people have infiltrated and took over. You only live once, man. Make every moment count, though. You know what I'm saying? Do shit you've never done before. Live it like it's your last day, for real. I mean, if that's the way you're gonna feel about it, and nobody's gonna change your mind, just do that. I mean, in fact, everybody should really do that. Live today like it's your fucking last. Because tomorrow definitely ain't promised. Listen, I don't want to burn up and I don't want to drown. Realistically, I agree with that part of it. Just remember to do that while you're doing that. Living your day like it's your last. Make sure you account other people's feelings in the process and how it affects their lives also. Because it can't just be about you. Just saying. Whoever's in here, much love. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate y'all. True. That's why there's so many people in tents everywhere too, bro. I mean, if you went down to Frederick now, you'd be like, holy shit, Benny. It's everywhere. I'm really surprised. Like this town does have dope heads in it, but like there ain't a lot of ODs here. Yeah, they do, but they can't stop being pissed off long enough to put their arms out to receive a hug. You know what I'm saying? That's why I spend a lot of time by myself, Benny. Like, you know, I've been trying to quit drinking and I don't even drink to get drunk. I have a six pack and I might drink a six pack a night, but for me, that's not a lot. I like to think sober too, and when you're fucked up all the time, you just don't think right. I like being rational too. I have more fun giving to people than I do taking. So what's everybody smoking on that's in chat? I'm doing tarot readings if anybody wants a card pulled. If not, just chill and chat. I stopped putting the needles in my arm. I don't even want to talk about it. I've got a few years free. But mine wasn't downers. I fucking despise downers. I like the cocaine. Me too, Benny. I looked in the mirror. I weighed 75 pounds. I said, never again. I threw my pouch, my rig out, and everything else, and ain't picked one up since. Nor will I. Benny, we need to get some RSO to CK. Seriously. True that, Benny, 100%. You know what, though? When I was a kid and I first went to rehab, they were telling me it was my gateway drug. Like pot was my gateway drug. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Beer was my gateway drug to weed, but like weed was my choice. I did the other shit because I happened to be at the, I don't know if you was at the right place at the right time. I liked my cocaine. I don't, it comes from the fucking plant. It was put here. Granted, it's in powder and stuff, but I think we should be able to eat the coca plant. I'm just saying it should be legal because it's a plant. We just shouldn't add the chemicals to it to make it what it is. Actually, back in the day, if y'all think about it and go back and do some research on Coca-Cola, there was actually cocaine in the Coca-Cola. They used to use cocaine in a lot of stuff in the back. What are you saying bullshit to? What's a big lie for 80 years? Fuck them. There's been cocaine in. Yeah, it's not good for you, but listen, opium I think can be used in certain aspects as far as somebody like with schizophrenia or something like that. But it's a plant. It's used. Yeah. Not only that, it's a good topical what do you call it? Like when my son split his head open, they had this shit in the hospital called tack, and it was made out of cocaine. It numbs it naturally. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of uses for cocaine if it's used from the plant. What people don't, the same with the opium, that can be used for like all right, let me break it down for you. Like microdosing it can be used to help like certain mental things maybe that are going on with this or whatever. But there's a plant out there that does all that, but instead we just go to pharmaceuticals and use all the chemicals when there's natural plants right here that if we learn about and learn to grow them and take care of ourselves, guess what? Pharmaceutical don't make a fucking dollar off your ass. Oh, I know that, Benny. And you know what? I knew a long time ago that our votes really didn't count because honestly, think about all the people that really smoked weed. And for as much as we wanted to get it out in the open and stuff, it would never make it to the Congress or anything like that because it gets shut down. Come on, we had people like Willie Nelson and all them people. Now, come on, we know 99% of the people fucking smoke cannabis. So why has the bill not been passed if votes count? I'm just saying that's realistically. So they say, but you're telling me that there's a lot of people that are against weed versus, or is it pharmaceutical and big money companies that are buying votes? You're right. You know what? I've been bitching about this stuff too, like everything that's going on around us right now, like in the world. The reason it's happened is because that exact statement right there. Not enough people vote. It's simple. Or speak up or take action. That leaves it for others to do. And then the others don't stand up and do it either. Yeah, I know, but 60% of the country doesn't outweigh the 50% of the people that are saying hell no with the deep pockets. I used to follow a dude on Facebook and they used to call him the drug kingpin. And for the life of me, I can't remember his name, but they always referred to him as the drug kingpin. And then he went to jail. They actually put him in jail for being late for his court appearance when he was on the front lawn. Three officers walked by him while he was selling weed out front outside of he no means Ray, no men's Ray. It was like this thing that went around Facebook. And they found him dead in his cell. And if you do speak up long enough, Benny, local shit like that happens because he was taking him to the Supreme Court. This shit went down in Memphis, Tennessee. If you want to look it up, but this was like about what year they find him dead. I want to say 2018. But I mean, they'll shut you up if they want to. There is ways. That's what I'm saying. Everything's so corrupt. Exactly. But you said it best in that one statement, man, Benny. It's like people, well, nothing we can do about it. Just and that's the attitude. And if we all keep having that attitude, that's why shit don't change. But it can't be just one or two people doing it. Everybody's got to do it. I'm just saying realistically. I don't know what's worse, working for the system or being in the system. My uncle was part of the United Nations in 2015 when they sent all those bug nets down over there to Africa for the malaria. He's the one that started malaria no more. See, the thing is it's not a joke. They're messing with people's lives, their jobs, their money, their taxes. I mean, everything's fucking up kilt right now. Yes, ma'am. I voice my opinion as much as I can. Like, I ain't been put in Facebook jail yet, but I sure do speak my mind. And I don't sugarcoat shit either. But to be honest with you, sometimes I'm a lot nicer on YouTube than I am on my Facebook. I want to get this hot sauce going, but I need peppers. And I believe that my buddy down the way told me he knows somebody that's got habaneros. So I want to process some down, some habaneros and that. Ooh, yeah. I do speak my mind every day. That's why I get in trouble so much. We had a few more people pop in here. Oh, no shit. No shit. No shit. See, with my uncle, you don't understand though. Like me, I'm the black sheep, dude. I can fuck up a one card funeral. I like got addictive personalities. It took me a lot longer. I went through a lot of personal shit. Made it a lot harder for me to dig myself out. I don't want to tell you how many times I've started over. It's getting really fucking old. However, I don't ask that side of the family for shit. See, you guys, my uncle didn't do that shit. He rebuilt Newark, man, and he paid for like hundreds and hundreds of kids scholarships to go to college. Rebuilt the what do you call it, the arts school for all the artists. I think he owned part of Madison Square Garden at one point too. I just never got involved with, you know what I mean? I'm the woodsy type of person. I grew up in a log cabin. I don't live the way they live. I'm good with that. Don't get me wrong. You think I wouldn't love to walk in a fucking mansion one day and say, "Ooh, I live here." I wouldn't know what the hell to do with all that space. I wouldn't need all that space, so therefore I would never do that. Cool. So you're leaving a footprint, no doubt, Ben. That's I think what gets you so much knowledge is you got to go through the shit to rise above the shit, and you can't fix that with a fucking pill. Hoorah! Dabs up. Well, that was a good one. Oh, no shit. That's awesome, Benny. So, what state park? Maryland. That's fucking awesome, I think. Messerschmitt airplane. That's crazy. You had to show ID who you were to go through your own fucking park, dude. That's messed up. I like parks too. I like trails better. All right, you two gonna hang out for a minute and talk and chat so I can make a cup of coffee? I'll stay on. Fire in the hole. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Hmm. What did I miss? Holy shit, I was going back and reading. I don't think I need to read that. Oh, Benny. Okay, I'm going back and reading it. Well, you're the fucking coolest police officer or ex-police officer I ever met. Listen, if you're a cool cop, dude, I've got nothing, but I've been arrested by cool cops, really hot cops, dude. One really hot cop, one time. Yeah, I bet, Benny. Listen, I back the blue because there's a few fucking assholes, and I've ran into a couple of them, and I've ran into some really fucking cool, down to earth cops. Treat them with respect, give them respect, they give you respect back. I've never had a problem with a cop like that. Now, if you're walking up to me and you want my ID and shit, then I'm gonna plead. I don't have to show you shit. It's all on their approach too. You know what I mean? Listen, when you do use it, you're right. And like when you do use it on a car, if your car's totaled out, you ain't getting quarter what you fucking put into that bitch because it depreciates the minute you start driving it. CK, much love. How you doing, darling? You want me to pull you a card? I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up. Everybody's been chilling in chat. I shall pull you one if you want me to. My dear buddy. My dear buddy. How about you? It's real right. Good. I'm glad I brought it up again today because Benny Loco was talking about it. And RSO, we love you. You want me to pull you a card? Or no? I don't have to if you don't want me to. Oh, yes, there are, man. We always look out for our own. That's awesome, CK. Okie dokie. I knew once you got hooked up, it just takes a minute for this community's a lot tighter than what people think. There's a lot of bickering and shit, but when it comes down to it, good strong as fuck. What's a pico? Explain. Well, that's why everybody's got their damn camera going all the time. They got cameras in front of their cars, in their cars, around their cars, on their person. Yeah, that's what I said, Benny. I'm shuffling your cards, babe. But what's Pico? He says it's strong as fuck. Oh, nice. Dude, I got a baseball bat. Okay, keep it simple. Listen, I thought it was legal for you if an intruder came into your house and you fucking shot them when they were facing you. That was self-defense. But if you shot them in the back when they were trying to get away, that's homicide. Am I wrong? And some of them burglars, man, let me tell you, are kids that are just looking for drug money. They ain't looking to hurt anybody. But I know nowadays it just gets a lot as, oh, nice, CK, nice. That's what I was thinking, Benny. All right. CK, good vibes, buddy. Ha ha! Benny said he got a wood chipper. All right. Okay, CK, side shuffling. Okay. Yabba dabba dabba doo. It's the tower. Right? Yep. Didn't you just get that card? Did you? All right, the tower. The message of the tower is serious business, and all appearance is very disturbing. It speaks of the restructuring of the ego in process. I want you to keep in mind that it was upside down when it came out. Okay, the message of the tower is serious business, and all appearance is very disturbing. It speaks of the restructuring of the ego, a process that is necessary so we may become suitable receptacles for the inspiration of divine will. The tower calls to us our awakening in most fundamental and abrupt manner. The tower is constructed of our accumulated thoughts, emotions, and deeds. In other words, the tower is the ego we have built. If we have not tended to the more subtle calls for personal transformation on our life path, even may erupt into dramatic, usually difficult situations that force us to change. The bolts of lightning represent flashes of insight that bring us the necessary shift in consciousness. To the unenlightened mind, the tower is very frightening. To the awakened soul, it is an active force of liberation. If you want, I can pull you two more. Dig into it a little deeper. It's up to you. You want me to read it again? The inverted tower, I would think to the awakened soul, it's an active force of liberation. The tower. You said you were confused, right? Like I would say this would play into some of your physical stuff that you're going through, too. But the bolts of lightning represent flashes of insight that bring us to the necessary shift in consciousness. Make more sense? Or no? And it's inverted, and you put your ego down, and like if you kind of reached out to you, that's that was a good card, I believe. And thank you guys for waiting while I went and made my coffee. All right, be right back. Give me 1 second. You're welcome, CK. I'm glad you got that stuff. I am so glad you got that stuff. Fuck yeah. I think it's turning out to be a beautiful day, y'all. Bones up! And when y'all got confused, I got confused. And that fucked up. I need to get some crystals now. Oh, awesome. So it's noon there now? You got 1 more hour, girl. Fingers crossed. Me too. Manifesting good vibes, for sure. Where the hell did my witch picture go? I'm really confused. What the hell? Oh, I love you, Benny. For sure. Appreciate you for coming in, too. Wonder what happened to my witch picture, though. I'm mad about it. Oh, I thought you were talking to me. My bad. Not everything's about you, Super Wicked. My bad. I'm tripping over here that my witch picture's gone. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. I don't know who's all in chat, but oh, CK, Benny, and Matt. Dumbass. Just a little high. Just got so quiet all of a sudden. I was joking, you guys. Let's get high. You know, I got this pen and it's supposed to freaking blink, right? Okay, I guess I just had to figure out how to use the damn pen. That's all. Glitter bomb, Shirley, how you doing, darling? Hope you're having a good day. You want a card? Okay. I got you. Hope you're getting tater fried today. Have a good day, Marilyn. Be safe. All right, Shirley. I got you, girl. Okie dokie. It's the Chisnet. Oh, really? Okay, please. And it is 9 of Cups. Satisfied and confident with our position in life, our world reflects the success we have earned through effort and hard work. We've reached a prosperous level of accomplishment. In the card, the 9 of Cups appears in orderly array, indicating things such as abundance, achievement, and emotional satisfaction. The 9 of Cups is often called the card of wishes fulfilled. We have reached a level of maturity ripened by the lessons we have learned through our life experiences and emotional development. As we rest on our achievements, however, it is wise to realize that the soul never rests. We are now positioned to enter a more complete and balanced state, and we are sensing inner stirrings. From here, we progress to our next level of personal evolution. The Nine of Cups finds us poised and balanced for future success. I hope that was a good read for you. Much love, sis. I trust in the squirrels. She's doing amazing things. And she's a damn good artist. And that's a good thing. Nope, they can't. And the more you grow, the easier that will become for you. And the less guilt you'll feel, and the less wore down you'll feel. You're welcome, sis. You're welcome, squirrel. I love you, I love you, I love you. How's everybody doing? We got fours up in here in chat now. Thanks to Miss Squirrel. Seven of us had a decent time. How was that, Squirrel? You went bowling? I'm glad you're doing good, CK. You want to come up on panel? I'll drop the link for you if you do. Since you're feeling so good. Have a good one, Marilyn. Thank you for popping in. All right. I hate when I do that shit. I hit the wrong button. Okay. Let me see. All right. Can you see it? Or no? Can you? Yeah, it's there. Or do I need to post it down? Can you hit it there? No, I think I fucked up. Hold on. Let me just do this. Keep it simple, stupid. That better? I always hit the run button, Benny. Look, I knock myself out of my own thing all the time. I don't know who just another is. Okay. You freaked me out for a minute. I was like, wait a second.
Hi, honey.
What are you doing?
I'm just another tuber. Motherfucking stoning tuber.
You gotta be careful because you don't know what you're gonna see. Just
Hey, you. How you doing, beautiful? Thank you for the reading, and good morning, CK. How's everything? Oh, man. I'm just waiting. I say morning. It's afternoon over here. I'm just stuck in morning mode. I'm waiting to hear from my husband. Come and get him, so. That's what he said. They're going to let me go home, so I'm anxious. He's been out of here for a couple of days, and I'm anxious to get him back.
I bet.
You know, I don't have anybody bitching at me. I don't know how to act.
Not right.
the right channels.
Right.
I think you would.
New channels to go to.
I mean, I haven't
do that.
sleep.
I'm not a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, well, you know, punishment is not.
They're having wars in the lumber channel.
Wars in the lumber channel.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I'm a woodworking guy, so I hang out with the lumber guys.
Lumber
There's some
wars.
wars between them right now. There's
Lumber wars. You ought to do a show about the lumber wars. That would be fucking
My
cool.
war's bigger than your
Like,
wars. My war's
poke
better
fun
than
at it. Yeah, my word's better than.
it's already swamp knowledge.
Oh my God, that's funny. People find the damnedest shit to squabble about.
Yes,
I try to tell my kids, you know, you spend so much time squabbling, you've wasted a ton of energy on getting absolutely nothing accomplished while squabbling.
Except for giving yourself maybe a possible heart attack.
Yeah, listen, two things you cannot get back is your time and your energy.
Right.
No
You
shit.
can't get those back. So you got to be careful who you give them to and what you give it to them for. You know, there's no time for squabbling any longer. It's people just need to talk to each other. Stop squabbling. You're not fucking 3 years old anymore. That's what I would tell them over there in the old wood community. Because I'm just a tuber, you know, and you know that's all they are too. People just like me.
No
I'm
shit.
just a part that likes to smoke good green.
Oh man, let's get some fire under this here bucket. Yeah, my granddaughters right now are in there squabbling. One is 10, one is 16, and I'm like, okay. To the 16-year-old Sergeant Squabble, leave the 10-year-old alone and let her do what she needs to do and stop sergeanting her. Stop policing her. Stop overlording her because you're wasting that energy not doing your stuff. Don't matter what the 10-year-old is doing. If she's not doing her stuff, let her have the consequence of not doing her stuff. But it's not your place to tell her. It's your place to be quiet and do what you need to do. That's all. Little Sergeant Squabbler. she just wants to be like the
be in charge.
Yeah. There it is. Excuse me. I stuck up in my inner channel. Ooh.
That's not that
Bless you.
That is pretty. Now
That's
now
my
that you
pizza.
showed, now that you
I'm gonna
showed
make
me,
a batch of gums with that right there. I'm gonna throw that
Are
whole
you-
gram in the batch of gums. Cause I water bath first, get the simple poor boy way. If you got a wax melting heat pad, you know those smell good wax things.
Yep.
I
That's
use
what I'm
the little heating element, the round heating element, and then I got this glass Pyrex bowl
Right.
that fits on it perfectly, and I put and I keep my eye on it. So usually I'm on a live and it's right in front of me, so I can keep my eye on it and add water because it runs out quick. Because due to the size of this container, you know, you only can put so much water in that water.
Right. Yeah.
But I just watch it until it starts forming diamonds and crystals, you know, like Jartec, until it comes down.
It gets me excited.
Oh yeah.
I want to see this.
Some of the videos I already took, I looked at it over and over last night. I'm like, whoa, you can see all the trichomes in it just bubbling up and down in there. It's like cool looking.
Making my mouth water.
I have a question. I'm messing around with my pen, right? And for some reason, I thought it wasn't working because, like, I'd hit the button a few times and red popped up, right? And red to me means that's probably the hottest setting, right? What would the blue and the green be?
Blue is
I'm
probably
trying to
cool.
figure.
I don't know. They're all different.
They're all different, yeah.
They're all fucking different. This is the one that I have. And
if it's a kind pen, I can tell you,
change the wattage.
First setting is the hottest, the second click is the medium, and the third is the lowest.
No, see, with mine, you got to click it 5 times to turn it on and off, right? It's a grassroots one. And then it's got a green light, it's got a red light, it's got a blue light, and it's got a white light.
My white is full strength. My blue is half battery. My red is low battery.
I thought it was how much it heated the pen up for the oil.
All I know is the best in white and blue, depending on your card. If it's real thick, you want it on white. If it's medium, kind of runny, you want it on the blue one on mine. That's how mine is, but I got that weird one. Every battery is different. Every battery is different. Same concept. Just
talking to my husband here, trying to get a answer.
So what you gonna cook for dinner tonight since it's coming home? Anything special?
Oh yeah, good question. Wait till she gets done texting. I think she's still texting.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner yet. I gotta find out what time my husband's gonna, be sorted and settled out here. If I need to go and pick up anything for him from the pharmacy, I probably will have to do that. They always send
Big old baked potato and the big old steak. She may
he had a stroke. A steak is the last thing I want to do.
Oh, so my idea of sweet potato with
oh shit! No.
He's a diabetic too. Sweet potatoes are not his.
Jeez. We're trying to kill them off on her. Shit.
Okay, some sauteed mushroom.
There you go. A nice portobello burger.
Yeah,
And a
oh
whole
yeah, that's
Ooh.
bun. Oh, they're so
Hey,
good.
a stuffed portobello wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, they're
yeah,
amazing. I love them.
wrap with
Portobellos instead of meat are the shit. You can also use tofu instead of meat, but you have to be really savvy in cooking tofu. And you got to use
Yeah.
the firm tofu. You can't use the soft tofu because it'll just fall apart. It's still tasty, but it's not like meat anymore. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
when you crumble up ground beef.
Oh, you know what I don't like is like, have you ever had a soy burger?
Yes.
Yeah, back in the 80s,
There,
that was the cute meat. Now it's the Beyond Burger. I think that's too
right.
clean.
I
It was the poor
remember
boys
my
burger.
mom making those things back in the 70s, and we were like, oh my God.
Yeah,
This
those were
is
the poor boys
horrible.
Load
burgers.
the ketchup up, load the onions up, and load a whole lot of mustard up on that bitch, please.
I'm going to tell you, we were not picky kids. Listen, my mother had a box of Raisinets in her bedroom drawer, and she rarely did anything for herself. A box of Raisinets, right? We went in there and devoured them. Like, fucking devoured them. My brother found them, and we ate them. And we were like 4 and 5 years old, right? So we thought got away with it. We totally thought we got away with it. And like a few days later, mom had been to the store and back. So my brother thought, hey, Benny, I bet your mama bought some more Raisinets. So we went up to look in her drawer to see if she brought some more Raisinets, and she did. So we commenced to pop them in her mouth. And what she had done was just filled the old Raisinette box with rabbit turds. And being, kids, we just popped that shit right in our mouth. Right out the box. And she got us good. And that was the last time we went into Mama's drawer and tried to take her chocolates.
I bet.
Because rabbit shit is not tasty.
I bet. Holy crap.
She had a way of getting us, oh, that's what you want to do? Well, check this out. She wouldn't say anything. She didn't have to. She was a good mom. She was a good mom I had. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Come on, Richard. Answer me, man.
I know, right? I'm anxious for you. I figured we'll have to burn up some time while you're waiting.
Had you not
I
been
see
here
the string. Your color looks a lot better today, man. You look a lot better today, for real.
I didn't see you yesterday, and I think this is the first time I've ever seen you, so I think you look just fine, and you got a really cool beard. I love beards.
It's all about the beard.
I have a cool beard, but it's only one hair. It's just
Benny, I thought you pulled that thing a couple weeks ago.
It keeps coming back. Beard. Just because it's only one hair. It's in the right spot. I can do.
I got like one or two up here.
Hey, grass don't grow on a busy street, baby.
There's a few up there.
I haven't found any yet. Benny, fuck you. You got me checking my chin now, you asshole. I definitely know I got mustache hairs. Unfeel them bitches. I'm scared to shave them because I don't want the fucker to grow in thicker. Benny froze.
Yeah.
Benny, come back.
Doom, chicka, doom, chicka, doo, doo, doo,
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
doo. Oh, yeah. Chicka, wow, wow.
I haven't seen Solid
Give it
Gone
monkey.
today.
I'll tell
How'd I lose everybody? What the hell? Come back. Just ditch me like that. What the hell? What happened? What happened? I lost peoples. Did I do something? Did I just look? Okay. I was having anxiety there. They all left me. They
I'm
left
sorry, my
me.
tablet crashed. Let me get the volume up. Is that volume? Can I hear
Yeah,
you?
I can hear you.
No, I cannot hear you. But I wanted to let you know what happened. My tablet. It didn't crash. It overheated because I didn't have the fan on because I didn't feel like I needed it. But so I'm cooling it off, and I'll be back as soon as I'm back. But I can't hear you on here, and I don't know why.
I love you. Thank you for popping in. I lost CK too. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here talk to myself for a minute, and then I'll probably end the stream since nobody wants to come up and talk to me. I'll just get butt hurt and then leave on a bad note, and I don't want to do that. Thank you for everybody who came in though. CK.
it kicked me off, man. I'm like, what?
Can you hear me okay?
I can now. It kicked me off. I was like, what in the world?
I know, I was like, what the hell? Benny, I love you, girl. I don't think too many people had too much better to do today anyway. Did you, CK? Anybody else live right now?
Man, I ain't got too much to do. I ain't got much to do at all.
Her bag.
Hey, I can hear you now.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
Good.
I don't know what you
Oh
know.
my
It's
God.
just the fuckery of it all.
I know. Damn technology.
Technology fuckery.
Yep.
But I got my swamp cooler on right here now. Right here, and it's blowing right at my device, which is what I was on that overheated like a mother.
Good.
It's hot as hell.
So it should be good, right?
I got to get another little fan like this because this one took a shit, but it lasted for almost a year, so I got my $10 worth out of it, I'm sure.
No doubt.
It ran every day, 24 hours a day.
I don't know what you call swamp cooler, but I got like a little air conditioner. It's called
Swamp
Arctic
cooler.
Air.
It's a swamp cooler. It's an indoor swamp cooler. They have them on
Well,
the houses out here.
mine's just a fan, and you can put water in it and ice
It's
instead of
cool.
having.
It's a cool little device. Just put a little water in it, and away you go. But you can't be in a closed-in area, or else the walls will start to get like wet.
Moist. Mine has a filter that you can wet it down with really cold water and then put ice in the top of it. So, I mean, it actually, like, if I shut my window in my apartment, it'll keep my apartment at least 65 degrees.
I'm gonna see if I can put you on my Bluetooth speaker.
Why? I moved away from my mic. It's my bad.
Oh, now, still, I don't know how well you can hear me, but
Hold on. If I was on somebody else's stream and they messed with my mic, just hold on. I don't know how to get to like my mic and. Oh, okay, I got it.
I was touching stuff.
Is that better? Or no?
No, you're fine. It's my end, honey. That's what I was trying to say. And then I touched something, and then I wasn't here for a minute, and I was like, what did I touch? Ah! Don't touch stuff, Penny Loco.
Right?
Sit back and
I do
don't touch
I
stuff.
do that too, man. Like even on my phone, I get button happy, and you push buttons too quick.
Yeah,
I
no,
delete shit and don't mean to. I hate when
and
I
then
do
you're
that.
like, you have that little hitch in your heart.
Yep,
I didn't mean to
'cause you
press
just
that.
deleted. Yeah, and you know the shit's deleted for good. You can't get it back.
No. What are you gonna do? What the heck are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna do the Hucklebuck. But what I got to look. Oh, I'm on the thing. I'm looking at the phone that I'm waiting to hear from Rand on. So I'm sure somewhere on the phone, even though I'm on here, it'll tell me that he's trying to get through.
Yeah, well.
It'll say something.
Yeah, it'll ring like my messages come up on the top of my phone.
Okay. All right. So it'll be up there.
Yeah, but it should make some kind of noise or something. If you get a
Yeah, it'll
message,
be up there with the rest of the crap.
Yep.
Maybe. I don't know. I have never been on a panel while I'm waiting for a phone call.
Usually it'll knock me out. If I go to answer, it'll knock you off panel.
Oh, okay. So then I'll know what happened. And you'll know what happened.
Well, you'll hear the phone ring. Like when I get phone calls, the phone will ring and you'll hear it. And when you go to answer it, it'll knock you off.
Oh, okay. I got my ears open. What time are we on? 12:35. He said 1 o'clock. You know, I'm an optimist. I'm hoping that he calls earlier.
I was gonna say, they're gonna call not to call till like 3 o'clock till the doctor.
No, shush your mouth, sister.
I know, but you know how it works.
No. That's not the way I want to spend my energy at all. I'm shooting right for either prior to or just on time.
Right on.
That's the way I wanted to roll.
About a hospital, right?
I mean, I should go up there right now and just pick them up. Fuck them. Look at the hospital. They got all they needed.
I can see you now getting to the hospital, running around trying to find a doctor. Hey, we want to go home. Can you come see him now?
Sign this paper. Yeah, sign the fucking paper.
I don't care what room you're on. Come to his room and sign him out.
Sign the paper.
God, Benny, I could picture you doing that.
Good. I can picture me doing it too. Oh. I see little green.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh my God, how cute.
We'll need mail money.
That's Baby Yoda. Oh my God.
Aw.
How adorable. I wish I had one and I wish it was real. I mean, like, could talk and
I want to get Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. I would love a Baby Yoda, a real one now.
I want
a walking, talking, potty trained Baby Yoda. Potty training is the best part. Once that's over, the rest is piece of cake. No, it ain't. Oh my God, dude.
I want him to call too, Benny.
The Benny went over the mountain. The Benny went over the mountain. That's what it feels like. The Benny went over the mountain to see what she could see. She's over the mountain. Jesus Christ.
She's losing
I
her
guess I'm a
mind.
mountain. I guess I'm a mountain climber.
Right?
Did you see my new lighter?
Oh, awesome.
Oh, really awesome.
Isn't that pretty? It's that nice matte white.
Yeah,
Zippo
Yeah.
will last me for the rest of my life.
No
I
doubt.
resigned myself to the fact that I'm not buying another Bic lighter because there are billions of them floating around in the ocean and inside a fish. So I'm going to use this for the rest of my life. Which hopefully, you know, I got at least 10 years.
Right?
At least. I'm hoping for that. As long as I got my cannabis, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Just don't fuck with my cannabis.
Don't fuck with my money. Don't fuck with my family.
I don't give a
with my-
fuck about money. I really don't. Money, I fucking can't. I can't get rid of it fast enough. When it gets into my hands, I'm just like, I don't even want it in my life.
Well, nobody does.
So I give it to the people who do want it in their life, which are my bill collectors and my, you know, utilities people.
Right.
The landlord and all that good shit. They all want the money, so I give them the money.
No doubt.
I wish I didn't have to. I wish they'd let me stay here for free.
Well, you wouldn't have to pay electric if you had solar panels.
You know, I don't want to be here. I'm here because where I have a home, I can't live in it, which is Florida. I just cannot live there. Cannabis is not legal there, and I refuse to become one of their jail inmates there. See what I'm saying? It's that simple.
So is it coming up? Is it coming up to be legal there or what?
Huh?
Is it coming up to be legal there? Or?
No, it'll never be legal in Florida.
Really?
Really.
Hmm.
Really. Like it'll never be legal in Texas. There's several states that'll never be legal in, and people will always be penalized for using it. Let's put on a little something to gussy myself up for my honey bunny. I hope you don't mind.
No, go for it.
I don't want to show up looking like I just rolled out of bed, you know.
Hey.
I want him to think, oh my God, thank God this woman is coming and taking me out of here, and look at her. God damn it.
Right?
Oh. My honey bunny. I hate that he's in there, and I'm just excited that he's coming home. You know, he's been so much in the hospital the last few years. It's like it's a second one. He did a 6-month stint in there last year.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he had to be on a PIC IV. They were trying to save his foot, which ultimately did not happen.
Right.
Well, they saved some of it, but half of it all. It exploded. It was quite disgusting. He had gotten a wound inside somehow, like something worked its way in his foot, and it got infected, and he didn't know it was infected because he can't feel it because he's got neuropathy. Like he's wrapped in a pain suit, but he can't pinpoint pain. It's just so fucked up. And one day he's like, you know, Vinny, I hear him calling me, and I'm like, oh shit. And I knew, you know, by the sound of his voice, it wasn't going to be fun. And as soon as I got around, he was in the bathroom, and I have a bedroom. Before I get into the bathroom, I got to go through the bedroom. As soon as I rounded the bedroom door, I could smell dead. When you smell dead, you know what it smells like, and you never forget.
Right.
and I smelled dead, and it fucking freaked me out. And I get around the corner, and his pinky toe exploded, literally exploded, and it was just I had to leave the room immediately. I went and got the car ready, and I don't remember if I brought him up or if I called the EMTs. He's been so many times that I've lost track.
Right.
But that was nasty. It was nasty. And he's been fighting the foot wounds ever since. He's been in cast. He hasn't been out of a cast. God damn it.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. Somebody's... Ow, why can't I find the fucking hole in my ear? What the hell?
Right?
Somebody's voice thing is distorted. Who is it?
Is it mine?
Yep.
Mine's distorted?
There you go. You're back. That's perfect. It was, I don't know if it's how far you are away or...
Probably.
But it was like Captain Robot for a second there. Did you hear that, CK?
For a second, yes, ma'am.
There we go. There we go. I found
Better?
it. I found it with the help of the mirror, for God's sake. No. I don't know. Is it better? Do I look better yet? I don't think so. A little sparkly, you just quite and cut it right now. And something bigger? Bigger and more sparkly? Yes, my Nolina. Okay, yes, she's ready, then absolutely. Thank you. Little timeout and timeout corner, get you ready to do the dishes each and every time. You know, it's you made dishes, you cooked breakfast, you made dishes. If you're old enough to cook the breakfast and make the dishes, you're old enough to clean your mess, right?
Amen.
So Nana don't play that shit, and she was not wanting to clean up what she did. No, I marched her little butt right to the corner, and now the older one just came out and said to me, she's ready to do the dishes now. Here we go.
Well,
No more
my
work,
little
just
man,
do it.
he's got my little man's got one of those little school projects. They selling the meats and the cheeses and the nuts and all that stuff for school. And
Man,
my wife posted the link on her Facebook. My ex ordered a bunch, so she went to go collect it at my ex's work, and she's a manager at Burger King. So we're getting hooked up. I told her I wanted 4 double bacon Whoppers. I said, tell her how. Just say 4 double bacon Whoppers Leeway. She goes, what? I said, she'll know how I want it. I mean, 4 pieces of meat, right? But 4 times the bacon as well.
Yeah.
Heart attack burger.
Yeah,
Everybody,
dude.
why are you trying to kill yourself? I said, no, I just want to munch out later, man. Some of these strains I've been trying out of Brother Bears, I tell you, they give me a major munchies.
Yeah, I hit on that once in a while. I'll hit something and I'll be like fucking raiding the icebox, and then that's when I know, see, you can afford to do things like that. You're spelt. I'm not spelt, and I have the propensity to be obese, so I can't just.
I need to gain 50 pounds.
I can't just nosh like that. And number one, number two, I couldn't even eat a half of a Whopper. Nah, my stomach's paralyzed. I can only eat a couple of tablespoons of food at a time.
Oh, boy.
You know what? I've done that pretty much all my life now.
So you like to eat a lot of ice
I gotta
cream, I
watch.
think.
No, I mean, I notice the more I eat, my stomach stretches, and the more I can eat.
Yep.
However, like there's certain foods that I can't eat because it really fucks my stomach up.
Yeah. My stomach is dormant. I don't get hungry, which is one good thing about having this situation is I don't suffer from hunger pangs at all. But you know, I would love to be able to sit down and eat a big giant plate of something without being miserable, you know, without putting myself in such distress. Because that's what it does. It works adversely, takes days to digest, or it doesn't digest at all and they just wind up getting sick.
Right.
They were gonna be, the doctors paralyzed my stomach doing a gallbladder surgery.
Oh, Lordy.
That they let me wake up in the middle of.
You know, I've been pretty lucky. My grandmother had to have.
Get the fuck away from those goddamn butchers.
Yeah.
I don't like doctors. I've never had a good outcome from a doctor ever in my life, ever. I've always done best taking care of myself.
Me too. Including my teeth, man. Fucking dentist too. Fuck them.
Yep. They charged me $1,500 for a root canal on a tooth that I had to get pulled because it became infected. Root canal became infected.
That's not good. That means they didn't do the root canal right.
I'm like, isn't that great?
I had a root canal when I was
they're all in practice.
preteen, and then it fell out. My adult teeth came in.
Yeah. They shouldn't even give a kid a root canal.
Well, they're like, my dad was military. They took advantage of his insurance.
Yeah. No, I hear you. My dad had great insurance too.
That's the way that's how a lot of doctors' offices, new practices, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll accept your insurance because they know they'll pay. You know, and then they'll start recommending this and that ain't needed too.
It's all just a fucking vicious cycle of abuse of power, that's all. It just is.
Yep.
I can't.
Especially the new offices and practices are like that because they're trying to get there. They're hungry. They just got out of school. They want that money quick, and they're greedy.
I've said this once. I've said a million times. The next doctor I want to see is the one doing my autopsy. They've never done old Benny Loco any justice.
Hey, there's a strain called Dr. Kevorkian, and I think I want to smoke some.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dr. Kevorkian.
Cool.
I cannot even with the two of you.
Well, okay then.
Sorry.
Harley Davidson stunning vintage inspired bicycle. Ooh, that's something my husband must be looking at. He put a motor. He put a motor on a beach cruiser, and it's really cool. But he hasn't had a chance. Not a chance to use it yet.
Get them on Amazon. They got pretty decent prices. You can get 50cc
like the
motor.
e-bike, right?
Yeah, except it's a little gas-powered motor, a little two-stroke engine.
Right.
Bad as hell.
I've seen those.
I'd love one of those, y'all.
Cool.
Let me see. I think it's out here, actually. Somewhere out here. There's so much shit out here. And I have to go through it all. It kind of really sucks, but here, let me see. How do you turn this around?
Man, I'm gonna have to break the ladder out to get those figs on the tree.
That turns it off. Camera. There it is.
Cool.
Motorbike, go slow. Motorbike, go so fast. Motorbike, step on the gas. Got the little baby tank on it. Look, it's all dusty. I think he wrote it once, but because of his fucking feet, they fuck with him. They do. They do. There it sits, collecting dust. And I dare not get on it, because if I have fun, it could become my bike easily. And I don't want to have to stake claim to it. And he's really nervous about me being on it.
I drive the mess out of that thing, I tell you.
Me too. I need to put a basket on the back for my shit, that I collect while I'm out. But short of that, I'm good. Maybe a basket on the back and the front. Depends on how much shit I collect.
I'm looking for a whole bike to chop up this winter and work on.
I do love them so. Let me see. Will this turn back on? Has it cooled off enough to go back on? Could this be magic? Yes! It went back on.
Nothing but sticks left back out there.
It's working. It's a surface. It's showing me its surface.
They harvested backer the other day across the street, and I swear it's nothing but sticks in the field where they just went out there with a harvester and stripped it.
Okay.
What did I miss?
It's turning back on.
Oh,
We have liftoff,
Big
Houston. We have liftoff, Houston.
Good evening.
How are we doing?
APT, what up?
I'm doing great. How's everybody doing?
I'm recalling my technology and reclaiming it back from whence I was. My tablet crashed. How you doing?
Big.
Sunday, happy Sunday. Yeah, I know my thing is full, and I don't know how to do that. But when my husband gets home, I'll remind him. Okay.
What's full? Are you sure it's not him texting you?
It's 92% memory on the other device, not my phone. Okay. Let me look up here. Oh, I don't see any message yet. Okay. It's 12:56. Okay, I'm gonna jump off here and jump back over there.
Okay, I got her.
Yeah.
She's back.
I did technology. Son of a bitch, I'm proud of myself. I fucking did it, and I didn't screw it up. It worked like silk. Yes.
So what you been doing all day, Big B?
What I've been doing all day?
I forgot what.
Well,
right now.
3 weeks ago, I got this cataract surgery, but now my mom got a cataract surgery as well. So I've been taking care of her, doing grocery, walking the dog. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good job.
Oh, that's an e-bike, not?
No, this is just a bike designed by Harley, with Harley Davidson inspired.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
Looks good.
You could throw a motor on that, though. Look at them.
Oh, yes. Look at that space in between there. That's good.
Yeah, that is sweet. That is a sweet bike. I was showing CK because he was in
Yeah.
I need a bike. That was
Yeah,
it was up in my thing here.
I wouldn't mind having one of those e-bikes for sure.
Me either. They
Hey, that's freaking good, brother. Oh.
It is an electric bike. Harley Davidson's stunning vintage-inspired electric bikes are going on sale later this year, ladies and gentlemen, and that is it.
How
Yeah,
much?
they had the Rizzo with his
I'll be right
guy.
back.
How much?
Hey, where are you going?
Later, Big B.
That was quick.
I
Quick.
know.
He's busy. He just said he's helping Mom with the cataract surgery that they've both had.
Mm-hmm.
What's the number? Tell me the price. Whoa.
Yeah.
It was cool
e-bike.
that he popped in though for a minute.
They auctioned off with the Schwinn Stingray inspired Mosh Chopper, $14,200. What? Stop.
Did
Anybody
you want me
pays-
to read you a card real quick, Pyro? I can do that for you. You don't have to be up here for me to do that.
I just asked him if he was ready. We were ready. Oh, I feel so conspicuous.
I think you're ready.
Anxious.
I am. I am. Pro Pyro Power, I'm seeing holy smokes. Hello. Now, who was just up here with us? I missed it.
Pro Pyro.
Oh, that's from the chat. Okay,
Yeah, that's Big P.
Okay, I didn't know. I've never met Pro Pyro before. But hello, PPP. Sorry that we dropped you off or left you somewhere in the interwebs. It's okay. You'll find your way out. I have a praying mantis sitting here under my lamp.
If you want me to pull your card, let me know.
Uh-oh.
And I will.
Is that me?
Is that you?
That's me. That's my sound. I don't know what it was. But it came from the belly of the beast over here. Oh, shit. He's making me smoke a lot of cigarettes this morning and waiting time.
Yep. I notice the more anxious I get,
Yeah.
the more I smoke.
The more you smoke.
I wish you just smoked one instead.
That goes with dabs too. No, you know,
I wish
some
you
days
just
I
smoked
don't.
joints instead of cigarettes.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Yeah, me too, but I don't think there's enough weed in the world for me to do both. You know what I mean?
You know,
I smoke weed like I smoke cigarettes, for sure.
I thought it was cool to be able to go to into some kind of a sleep state until all the nicotine is run out of your body, because that's what makes it really hard to quit, is getting through the withdrawal. So to be able to go to sleep for a week, just 1 week, they keep you on, food, as it were, and keep you asleep. And in that week, all that nicotine is flushed out of your body. They flush it while you're sleeping. So you're not awake to witness the withdrawal of it, like put you in a coma.
I'm good.
I would do that for a week to quit smoking. That was a message. Did you hear that? Papang? Yes, are
ma'am.
you guys ready? So he's ready.
No speeding.
Yes, ready?
No speeding.
Yeah, remember, keep your eye on the idiots out there on the traffic.
Yeah,
That's
No
I don't
texting, no driving.
do any of it. I'm a retired police officer. I ain't out there doing that shit.
Well, do me a favor, get a hold of me on IG or something, and let me know that y'all made it back safe.
I will. I'm a very safe person. I just am. I'm very. Some might call it paranoia.
Hey, better to be
because I'm
safe than
afraid-
sorry. That's what I got.
Just
to
because I'm
say.
afraid they're gonna stop me won't mean they're not gonna stop me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I roll. I roll safe as I can roll at all times, and I don't roll dirty.
Right?
Seriously.
Yeah, I
So
don't ride nowhere with it.
okay.
Don't
I love
forget
you
to
guys.
play. Don't forget to play that back for him so he can read those cards.
Yeah, no, I totally will. I totally will. Don't be silly. I said I would, and I will.
Enjoy
It's on
your
my-
sweet reunion.
Oh, I can't wait to get my honey back home, honey.
They're letting you come home. That's awesome.
Oh, God help me. You know, I listen from this day forward.
You might
I'm
not
gonna-
speed, but you might put on a little bit of PDA when you get there, right?
Mhm.
PDA.
Public display of affection.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. He doesn't allow that. He's in too much pain to be touched.
Oh,
I can't touch my husband. Doesn't that suck? But I can't because it hurts.
oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. I'll kiss him on his little liver lips and be happy with that.
Well, enjoy your sweet reunion.
I will. Thank you so much, CK. Simply Baby Darling. I love you
Much
both.
love,
Take care.
baby.
And I will see you in the tubes.
Okay.
Later.
Okay. What we doing, CK?
I don't know. Trying to plug my phone in before it dies on me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here too, sis. I appreciate your reading and having me up here.
I love you. Much love. I got to get off of
Love
here
you
too.
too.
It's like I've
Love
been on
y'all,
here
chat
3.5
and
hours.
YouTube world. Much love. Peace, y'all.
I was gonna read a card for Big P, but
Oh yeah.
oh, somebody here, Big P.
You have a good one, and thanks again, and I'll see you the next
Much
time.
love, CK.
Much love, sis. Much love, everybody.
See
You
ya.
have a good one, and thanks again, and I'll see you the next
Much
time.
love, CK.
Hold up.
Much love.
My different tab was open.
You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just.
Did you want me to pull you a card?
Wait. Oh yeah. Just why not?
Sure. First things first. I want to say thank you for having such a great kid. Awesome. Maybe something else. What do we got? Let's see that you know right now. First predator.
Let me silence
There's lots of
TV.
exactly. Here's good news.
Oh god.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, I just dropped my remote control.
Oh. He's like, okay. Oh God. Excuse me. Okay. I'm shuffling the cards.
Okay.
Well, poker style right now. I gotta do that 2 times. Maybe I should do it more than 2 times. Then gets to go get her hubby. That's awesome. So what movie you watching?
I was watching the movie called Predator.
The what?
The Predator. It's about
Okay.
aliens trying to, fuck around with humans.
I'm
And
very familiar with Predator.
yeah, but in the movie sense, not the Chris Hansen sense.
I'm very familiar with Predator. It's one of my favorite movies. There's
Oh, yeah, I
only
love
about 5 or 6 of them. All right. You ready?
Yes.
Manifesting good vibes, and that card popped up. And I do not know why, but it did. You got the sun.
Hell
Check
yeah.
that out. Okay. That one jumped out the deck. So. Okay, no, the sun would be by the moon. Okay. The rising sun brings renewal with each new dawn. Every day is a new beginning. The sun is the fire of our earth, the star that brings growth, energy, and regeneration to all the life forms on the planet. The sun's rays send out restorative and healing energies. They are also a source of creativity and spiritual receptivity. In essence, the sun provides the vital energy that fuels our world. For these reasons, many cultures have worshipped the sun since the earliest days of civilization. The sun illuminates the power of self-realization and awakens deep levels of understanding. The sun is the unifying force between our physical, mental, and spiritual experience. The sun represents divine power and is vital and positive symbol of success on our spiritual journey. It also announces the awakening of inner revelation, thereby enriching our personal experience on all levels.
Mm-hmm.
And the eagle that's in that picture, just for FYI, the golden eagle is symbolic of spiritual illumination, healing, and the forces of creation. It has the ability to see beyond the horizon and is considered to be the bringer of visions. The magnificent bird exhibits strength, courage, wisdom, and the achievement of new heights of understanding. With keen visual perception and surpassed skills, soaring the eagle is our connection to the higher realms, creativity, and the sun. The golden eagle soars in perfect balance and represents a life that is lived in a state of grace.
Yep. And that's why I don't have a lot of friends.
Well, the sunflower represents faith, loyalty, longevity, and good fortune. It's
You want to know something?
what? The sun's a good card.
I'm like a loner, right? But
Yeah.
I'm not lonely. No, I don't have any mental illness regarding that fact. No, I'm you know, I'm not trying to, like sound like a goddamn asshole because I'm not, you know, but I actually am somebody that, understands a lot in different ways, in different senses, from different perspectives. I have a life behind me that it made it so. So people say that, those tarot cards and all of that, that's all like, nonsense. But believe me, it's not. Because
No, it's not.
why would you be able to? This is the third time, and you described my mental state. Because that's what it is. It's, you know, you don't have to be in doubt in your own power if you know where to look for it. And it's all information. It's all spiritual indeed. But therefore,
Exactly.
strength, it's truly powerful. Because nothing can change somebody's will to help another or let somebody just run off. You
Nope.
know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's, yeah, I believe what you say.
I'm
I
glad.
agree.
I'm glad that, like, that card just kind of jumped out too. It's not like I picked these cards.
I know. Because when you said you weren't going to do it, I was like thinking about creating another timeline in the sense of supporting you into a direction where they comment or whatever, like, oh, make sure it's a good card or whatever, Nope, I didn't do it,
Right.
but I thought about it. You see, that little exchange there, it's in everything.
That's what I'm trying to get across for people. Not just reading their cards, but trying to awaken them that there is so much more out there than
Oh
just
yes.
what is black and white and in a book. Like there there are spirits. We are spiritual beings, and when you stomp on that and don't you know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
spirituality has absolutely nothing to do with what's going on in the world right now. It's exactly the opposite.
I know, but you know,
But you can't get people to see that sometimes. So it's like,
yeah, but
I,
you know what made it a lot harder here is that people have laptops, they have phones, they have things to hide in emotionally. They
right.
don't confront themselves with the actual issue, with the actual emotion that people are experiencing, and then therefore everything is being put on a hold. When
Well,
I
and
grew
the
up, I didn't have no smartphone. I didn't have a phone. That was like the phone in your pocket. Are you crazy? Right?
it was
So
attached to the
every time
wall.
things happened, you had to convert them, you had to process that information. And that's what you see
Yeah,
lacking with a lot of people these days.
a lot of emotion, a lot of, I mean,
Development.
humanity has been taken out of humans.
Yes. Because you send your kids in a punishment to the naughty spot, and what do they have? Well, they're watching a movie, like like they have laptops, they have like those tablets and
Yep.
things. Like, I mean,
And then
I'm
they end up
still
in
quite a young
submission.
male, right? I can make kids, right? But
Right.
I just choose not to for one simple reason. One is I cannot give them what I think is right because I received it, right? I
Right.
cannot share that. But for humanity, the things that made someone strong is not something you will skip.
Right.
Yeah, so I can't do it. But I still would want to, but I just can't do it.
I get that. I need you to do me a favor. I need to put water on for my coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay, okay.
Just hang out 1 second.
Yeah.
You cough it. I'm not sure about this stuff. All right, give me 1 more second. My bad. I forgot something. All right, I'm back, but I'm gonna have to jump back up and make the coffee in a minute. Hey, Nightmare Demon, what you doing, darling? If you want me to pull your card, I will. Let me know.
Boom.
Wow, I've had a toothache, man. It's just starting to get on my nerves.
Well, I would like to thank you for your tarot card reading. I think it was really cool. And good vibes. Good vibes. Yeah.
Much love. I'll be over in a minute. I'm getting ready to end mine. I'm gonna make my coffee and tell her I'll be over. Much love, girl. I'll see you in a minute. Thank you for everybody who came out and got a reading and showed up and left a like and just hung out for a minute. Much love to y'all. Remember to stay humble, stay kind, spread some love and good vibes. Peace out. Catch you next time.